Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to go hiking out by the Oregon Trail Historic Reserve in eastern Boise. The trail is called Cliffside and Upper Flat Trail. I've actually hiked the Oregon Historic Trail before with my wife Christina, and we hiked the lower portion of it. Today I'm going to hike the upper portion of it, and it takes you right along the cliff. So I'm taking Bowie with me. Bowie. And he's ready to go. So we're going to hit the road. We have made it to the start of the trailhead. This is called, again, Cliffside and Upper Flat Trail. According to the All Trails app, it is a 2.4 mile loop trail that is at the Oregon Trail Historic Reserve. This is part of the old Oregon Trail. So we hike this. My guess is for about a mile, and we end up on the side of a cliff overlooking the Boise River, and then you turn around and loop back around on a different trail. But we're excited to get started. Bowie's sniffing around. Come on. It is roughly 3:45 p.m. and with it being 2.4 miles, hopefully we're done before dark. It is fall turning into winter, not much daylight, but we're excited to get going. Have made it to a fork in the trail, and today we're going to take the right fork, which takes us up there on top of that plateau, and I believe that's probably what's called Upper Flats. And then it's going to take us to the left over here, and there's a cliff overlooking the Boise River on the other side of those hills there. So let's get it going up this hill. Ready, Bowie? We made it to the rim of the cliff. It is 4:15 right now. Took us about 30 minutes to get here. It is quite a spectacular view. I apologize if this video has been dark. When we were down below the plateau, we were in the shadow of the plateau. And now that we're up here, the sun is behind this ginormous thing of clouds. And it is way colder than it was when I started this adventure. Did not dress appropriately. But again, we made it to the rim of the cliff. It overlooks the Boise River. It is fall going into winter, so there's not much of a river, but it's still beautiful. Now, there are a bunch of places that you could explore, little nooks and crannies, but we're running out of daylight, and I'm not comfortable with Bowie being on the edge of this cliff. He's not too happy either. Scared of heights, Bowie? See, I've got him back on the leash, and I'm watching him, but yeah, guys, it's again about 1 mile, little over a mile, to this location here where you get to overlook the Boise River. I have no way of estimating how tall this cliff is, but well worth the hike. And it wasn't that bad of a hike, it was rather easy. Just cold. So now we are done at the cliff viewpoint, and we're heading back to the truck, back to the parking lot. We stopped at one more wide spot along the trail to look at the cliff from a different vantage point. And now we are heading back to the truck for reals this time. Just wanted to stop and take one more look. Like I said before, there's all sorts of different spots that you can meander, explore, get different vantage points. It's a unique place and pretty cool. But again, today we're short for time, so I just wanted to stop one more time and take another look. But yeah, now we're really heading back to the truck. This time we're going to take the right fork. We came from that direction, hiked along the trail, and made our way over to the cliff. But now on the way back, we're going to take this right fork here, head down the plateau, and back to the parking lot. Are you ready, Bowie? I wanted to make sure and stop here so I could show you guys this natural rim opening, Oregon Trail ramp. Prior to the Kelton Road ramp being built, they used to just go down the side of this cliff in order to get water and to camp. I also wanted to show you it because eventually they made Beaver Dicks Ferry Ramp. Beaver Dicks. Beaver Dicks. Beaver Dicks. But I'll show you guys here again. if you can see this picture, here they are at the top of the ridge, and they would use a rope and slowly allow their carts to go down. How crazy. But if we walk over here, we'll be able to see just what they're talking about. And it's kind of hard to see. I mean, the Oregon Trail was coming up on 150, 200 years ago. But yeah, the travelers across the Oregon Trail would use a system of ropes and pulleys and would allow themselves down this. I don't know what other word to say. Force themselves down this in order to get to water, the Boise River, etc. But how crazy is that? Yikes. Eventually they built a safe passage down, but before that was constructed, they would just again use ropes and pulleys and hoists and whatever else was necessary to lower themselves down from the rim of the cliff down to the flat valley below in order to get water. It seems so crazy to me, but pretty cool. Side note, how do I get a sweet nickname like Beaver Dicks? We just got back to the truck. It is 4:45, so it took us about an hour. It won't take you an hour, but filming added a little bit of time. Again, this was Cliffside and Upper Flats Trail. It's in East Boise on the Oregon Historic Reserve Trail. It's pretty cool. Check it out if you're ever in the area. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Bowie had fun. Didn't you, Bowie? Well, you did, I promise. So thanks for watching, you guys. You're the best. Tell me what part was your favorite, and thanks again, and we'll catch you on the next video.